Hey you guys, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. I am the creator of this awesome channel, the Lightworker Society and Goddess Ayoka on YouTube. Now, I need you to basically hit the like button, subscribe, and share if you're feeling my vibe, honey. I know I'm just getting started, but however, right, if you're new to my channel, I want you to know that this is a collective reading. Everything in it may not resonate with you at this moment. Okay, sometimes it's not your story, and that's okay. Okay, take what you need, leave what you don't need. I pick up on past, present, and future energies. Now, my spirit guides do tap into everyone who tunes in. I may get a piece of your story if I don't, if not the whole entire story. Some people, I might even just speak on your whole entire life. It just depends on who my spirit guides feel need this message the most. All right. But however, I am going to do an energy update for you guys. I've already done a weekend tea, so if you haven't checked that out, go to my YouTube and look at that. Instagram, pretty much this video will run out when it hits about 15 minutes. Go to YouTube, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as this video is available. Now, I pick up, energy is very fluid. Okay, so people have free will and that can change the message at any time. This is why I try to do updates daily. Also, if I'm speaking of your energy and it's not your energy, it's your person's energy, flip the roles as you see fit. You know who plays what in your story. I don't. I'm just reading the energy. As we know in spirit world, masculine and feminine is just energy. I may say he or she, but that's because that's what we're accustomed to here in this natural realm. But forgive me if you are feminine, but you just possess masculine energy. All right. I try to remember to be politically correct, but sometimes, as you just flowing, it just comes out. Now, I'm going to set my attention so we can be on the same page energetically. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective reading today. I ask that you protect us from any negative energies. Protect us as we are going through the spiritual gates to commune with you. I ask that you close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. Also, to ask you to protect me from any psychic attacks and any negative energies being projected towards me. And close all communication to anyone who's not in alignment with me or the purpose of these readings. And so it is. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my energy oracle deck. If I forget to show y'all the cards, it's because once I get flowing, honey, it's on and popping. Okay? Now, thank you, my spirit guys. Woo, I can't even get the questions out here. I was just flipping. Thank you. See, let me tell us about this 7 chakra card here. On this piece. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, so I definitely got a love message for you guys, okay? So, which is fine. I'm here to teach about love, love of self, love of others, romantic love. Let's see. I got the 6th chakra. That's the 7th chakra, my bad, y'all. So this is about changes here. And pretty much, someone's changing their thought process, their personal vision. Okay, so this is a good sign here to get started off with. Again, this could have already taken place for you or your person, or this is what it's leading up to now. Okay, so your person or you have a greater clarity in your thought process and in expanding your views, right, or your perception or your perspective about love, because the Daughter Romance card is here. Now, this has a lot to do with someone that you probably want to have a family with, that you want to be with long term, someone that you literally see the possibilities with here, because this door is open. Okay, it's wide open. I mean, and love is coming through, and this is being guided by the spiritual realm here. So this is all about new beginnings and love. Now, you're being brought together with this person. All right, and this person is someone who resonates with you. Okay, so this could be a past life connection that you got going on here. But whatever is happening here, this relationship already exists in an energetic potential. Okay, now there's some attachments. Yeah, y'all see that attachment card? I know I got a little glare going on here. But you got some attachments here, and this is what needs to be changed, right? This is what needs to be released. So whatever these attachments are, they make you feel restricted. Because my next card is this, the financial constraint card, but that card speaks about restrictions here. And you have to have this choice to let go of whatever those attachments are, because those are stopping you from being able to move forward. It's the strong attachments to old patterns of people or the past. Okay, so it's like you got a chain to your wrist and it's bolted to fear. If you can see here, that chain on her wrist there, and it's bolted to fear from the past, of desperation about your future. And you're wearing a mask on top of that. I ain't fitting to be reading y'all on this good old Sunday, but Spirit says, yes, I need to read you. Okay, so it's keeping you with this mask on, a pretense or even contentment here. And you can't seem to go forward. You're struggling with going forward with making this decision. If this is not you, it's your person's. Remember what I said, flip the energy as you see fit. All right, so whatever these restrictions are, you need to know what you need and what you want. Take care of your needs and bide your time, okay? Things will definitely get better for you, but you have to really focus on what's important to you so that you can consciously choose wisely. All right, so the second chakra here is in the reverse. And that's all about intimacy. That's about creativity. And, there's a block when it comes to that area of your life. Okay, now you could be facing something. It's some type of challenge here, and it seems very difficult, especially when it comes to you handling your emotions about it. It's revealing that fear I was talking about. Okay, so there's some type of fear. It's something dealing with your safety, insecurity, whatever this is. This could even be depression here, but there's worry here, and there's a sense of desperation, and this is what this is speaking about for today. All right, so whatever these issues of instability are, they shake you at your very core, or they can. So that's why it's important that you get this energy moving freely through you so that you can get this balance and make these decisions and move forward. All right, so wow, that's all I'm gonna say. Wow, I wasn't expecting that read on this good Sunday here, on this, I guess, Easter Sunday. I've never really been big on celebrating the holidays like this, so, but yeah, thank you. Tell us more about this. Woo! And this is definitely about a masculine energy here. So this card flipped out, but I'm keeping note of that. It fell on the floor. I don't like to take the cards on the floor, but let me keep shuffling here. So the Four of Swords speaks about an awakening. So this masculine energy here, because we're going to already go with it. So whether you're the masculine energy or your person is, I'm just getting ready to tell a story here. This masculine energy here is juggling. So I have the Two of Pentacles here. So there's an imbalance in your life, or in this person's life, and they neglect love, they neglect their partners, and they're not focused. They can't provide the energy to one person because they're juggling. They're trying to balance love, work, family, probably other people, and they're struggling really to keep these things in order here. Now, what I got is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So this is good energy because this person wants to release that. They want to take control of their life here, but they have a lot of fears, and it has to do with codependencies is what Spirit is saying here. Now, they have a clear perspective on exactly what it is they want, right? Because this door to romance here is open, and they want to take an active role on that when it comes to love, right? Someone has been offering them a cup of love, or they're offering someone else one. Whatever it is, this door is opening, or it's open. Okay, and this masculine energy here is emotionally awakening. But again, they're still bolted to fear. They won't release the chains or take the blindfold off here. Okay, Ten of Swords in an upright position. So that card speaks about failure, bitterness, dead ends, things like that. That's grief and sadness. They have a lot of grief. All right, so if this is you or your person here, there's a lot going on with you where you feel like something has failed, and possibly, within your love life, and it has made you feel very bitter or resentful. Okay, so it could have been a breakup, a separation, something dealing with infidelity, whatever it is. Instead of healing from that, learning the lessons and moving forward, you're holding on to it and dwelling on it, right? Being bound to it. All right, and I have a Queen of Swords, so we're gonna find out what this Queen of Swords is about. But this feminine energy is someone who's been through a lot. Okay, the Queen of Swords has been through hell and back, especially when it comes to relationships. So they are very direct in their communication, very upfront, don't beat around the bush. If you get ready to come and cross me, I will cut you. That's the type of energy the Queen of Swords is. It's not a low vibrational energy, no, whatsoever, but it's just an upfront individual who's very independent, okay, and they're very clear in their boundaries. So they gotten to the point in their life where it's just like, I'm not going to take any more of less than what I deserve or desire for myself here, right? Protective of their self. Now, this Queen of Swords energy is in the reverse. They're in this. Okay, so they are being very guarded is what Spirit is saying here. They're being guarded. Why? Because they aren't being recognized within this connection. This is in the reverse. So if you are this Queen of Swords energy, you have set your boundaries, like I said, right? Guarding yourself, because this person, this masculine energy, is not recognizing you. You're not feeling any rewards in this situation, and you probably even feel overlooked, where you're looking to be recognized, okay, in this situation here. Tell us more about this. So I got your person coming in, or this masculine energy coming in here, getting ready to confess something. Okay, so there's going to be some truth revealed here. What is this truth about? What is this confession, Spirit? Thank you. They've been trying to get away with something before, previously, right? They've been being real sneaky. This deceptive energy here. They're tired of being deceptive. Okay, they want to come forward and speak their truth here. About what, Spirit? Thank you. I need my cards to flip out of the deck. They just flipping in my hand. So when they do that, I'll just keep shuffling, because I don't like to pick my cards. I don't like to choose them. Now I got the Four of Pentacles that just jumped out here. And the Four of Pentacles just basically saying, you know, they just holding on too goddamn tightly to those codependencies here, to the past, you know, and they're blocked in their happiness. So let me show you these cards real quick. They're blocked. The Sun card is here in the reverse. Okay, so they take love for granted, but that has a lot to do with the hurt and the pain, so they just don't, they don't acknowledge it. Let's put it that way. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Now, there has been a breakdown between you and this masculine energy here, because you're probably putting in this major investment into this person, or vice versa, right? And they're not giving it back to you. Okay, so you've invested. Your heart is open. If you feminine energy of my collective, your heart is open. You're ready to receive that love and give it. Regardless of the shit that you've been through in the past, is like, you know, I'm open. I'm ready to move forward to what I know I deserve for myself here. Now, your masculine energy, this masculine energy here that's coming in, they're in the reverse knight. Okay, so the knights aren't really, they're not in their king status here. The knights still move very slow. It's more about the romance and the playing, you understand, the sex and the passion, things like that, right? They're disappointed, okay, and they could be trying to avoid some type of conflict, especially when it comes to this 10 of Pentacles. Now, the 10 of Pentacles really just saying that they probably have some type of obligation to someone that they're tied to, which could be someone that they're married to or have children to, whatever this financial obligation is that they have with this person. They're disappointed. Okay, and they're trying to avoid conflict when it comes to this particular situation here, because it would end up, it'll end in a dispute. Thank you, Spirit. This is why they run hot and cold in their energy. They come in and then they run out real fast here, or be very passive aggressive here. Okay, so the Tower card is here. You see that shit? It's not going to last long. Because like I said, this is someone that you're tied to that's a past life connection here. So that means that you got a higher level soulmate that's taking place here. This is a divine union. Okay, this is divine love, honey, right? What happens? Spirit says, what the fuck? No. The tower must fall. Instagram, you need to catch me over there on my YouTube. Peace. The tower must fall, y'all. Like, regardless. Regardless, they've been trying to avert this disaster. And, yeah, it's no more delaying it. It's no more delaying it. And whatever that tower is, whatever is going to happen, whatever that change is, right? Your person's going to end up accepting and moving on from the past. Okay, because that really helps you to shift your views. This is why the tower comes, the tower falls, or why the storm comes, to shift your views, right? It may seem traumatic at first, but it's not meant to keep you stuck. It's meant to push you ahead. All right, so whatever that your masculine been holding on to, it's going to be an ending that's taking place there. Okay, now they definitely have experienced a lot of loss, and so have you. And they're disappointed because those situations did not turn out the way that they expected it. But instead of taking a positive perspective about it, like I was saying earlier, they dwell on it. Okay, they dwell on it when they really want to offer you this Ace of Pentacles here. They really want to offer you something steady. And they feel like they're going to miss a chance with this because they can't get over their emotional loss here. Thank you. So they've been working, okay, really trying to cultivate or focus entirely on this task of releasing the pain, okay, and moving on and recovering from whatever took place in their past. I got my 9 of Swords here in the reverse. So that's what they've been working on. They probably even been getting help from you with doing this. But they've been working on learning to cope with the fact that shit was fucked up and I need to learn my lessons from it and move the fuck on. Okay? Because really what they want here is the Lovers. What did I tell you? You guys are, well, in Rita's world, in our community, we call it twin flames, right? The Lovers card also represents a Gemini, so you could be attached to a Gemini or air sign. Doesn't have to be. It could be in their chart somewhere, but it's not limited, okay? But the Lovers card represents that union. It represents marriage. It represents something intimate, right? Relationships, partnerships, union. This is in their 9 of Cups. This is in this masculine's 9 of Cups, but they're vibrating here in this lower vibe here. They're in the reverse. They're coming in as a King of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of their focus is more on materialism, okay? They do a lot of things for their own personal gain here. But you are in one of those 9 cups, okay? That's the Lovers card. They see you as someone that they would be married to. This is like the end all be all here. But they've experienced so much loss and hardship that it's hard for them to release that and to just really, like, they got the key. Spirit can say, yo, they got the key. All they got to do is unlock the chain and move forward. But they're blocked. They're blocked in their emotions. They're blocked in their intuition. And they feel restricted. Okay? Especially by that situation. Alright, so I got my 3 of Pentacles here. But it's in the upright. And my 6 of Swords in the reverse. They want to work with you. But they can't move on. They can't move. It's hard for them to transition or move beyond that trauma here. And they definitely don't want to let you go either. It's like they want to hold on to both. But that's nearly impossible, right? Especially when you're dealing with a divine love. Where they really have to take this risk. And they might do that. Spirit is saying they might actually go ahead and take this leap of faith here. They might take this chance here. Because they can't let you go. And it's like, I'll miss my chance if I don't do it. I'll miss my chance if I stay stuck to the past. And not, because this is my wish fulfillment. They probably freaking prayed for you. And you came. But it always seems to happen that way, right? people kind of walk into your life at the wrong time when you ain't really ready. But Spirit was like, shit, this was to get you ready. You ain't gonna never be ready, honey. You never ready. You know, but sometimes things have to push you into ready. All right, you've been holding on, or your person has been holding on to the past, just stuck in the past lovers, failing to stay present, right? Wearing the blindfolds, as I've been speaking of. Now, they're having a difficult decision. Really just weighing both options here. And just stumped. Like, which one is going to lead me to the best outcome? But really feeling like both of them going to lead me to some negative consequences. They're trying to be the peacemaker. And it's causing more confusion. Spirit is saying it's causing more confusion. You can't be the peacemaker when you gotta choose between which side you want to pick, right? It makes it a competitive environment because you're still putting energy into both sides when one thing needs to die. Now, I got the Ace of Swords and the Magician. All right, so someone's trying to manifest, okay, or create some type of opportunity when it comes to love. Being very proactive and seeing through the lies and the breakthroughs and all of this other good stuff, right? So your person could be trying to face the problems here. There's going to be a discussion. Remember, I was like, there's a confession, and Spirit didn't really tell us about that confession, but there's going to be an intellectual discussion that's going to be had here. So I'm gonna get to the meat of that. It's been a lot. It's just like this whole situation has been an injustice to you. Okay, because this masculine energy has been very risky and neglectful when it comes to really embracing this love that you have. Thank you. What is this truth going to be revealed? What is this confession? It's about an ending. Okay, so this is a cycle of transformation. You know, when this, I spoke of it being a higher level commitment here. When you have divine love, you have to go through these cycles of transformation and transition from all of the trauma that you had previously in order for you to get a new beginning. And you can't move forward until all of those cycles are closed out, because you have to become whole. Why? Because within these connections, it's not just about the love, it's also about you fulfilling your life purpose. Okay, because that's what the contract really is about. The one you sign before you come here on earth, right? The one that when you are just the soul, you just the spirit, you like, okay, this is the mission that I'm going to do when I come to earth. Let me put my name here on the dotted line. I will fulfill that. Even though I'm going to forget what the freak the mission is by the time I get here. But I'm going to spend my life remembering. Okay, and then the twins eventually wake up, and this is what's happening. This is what took place in a lot over the last 4 or 5 years. The twins were awakening to their higher selves, or even to their light work duties. Okay, now the transition, like I said, is going to happen because this person has been fearing change, clinging to the past. So now Spirit is like, I gotta send a storm so that they can remember, so that they can get on path, so that they can shift their views. So this is about endings. Okay, your person is going to end it. They're going to transition from their past. Now, it seems to be a lot of delays. The Moon card. This is about illusions and being uncertain. So that's why it's been a lot of delays, right? Not using their intuition and just fear. Just having all of these uncertainties about love. 2 of Wands. So they're planning. They're making a plan for the future so that they can make this decision to step outside of their comfort zone here. They've done a lot of bad planning and overanalyzing this situation and previous situations, right? That's why they weren't taking action. Because of their, it's been a failed plan. It's like, it wasn't even, seems like a lot of the situations that they had, it shouldn't even have went that way, This is why they lack the strength or the willpower to be able to take action. There's a lot of self-doubt, and the self-doubt is more about themselves. They doubt their own selves. They're low in their own confidence here. This is about those codependencies, the attachments that Spirit spoke about earlier in this reading. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. And making choices. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. How does this masculine really feel about my feminine energy? How do they really feel about this person? So the Jason Possibilities card came out. The Indecision card is in reverse. So they're now getting ready to choose a healthier option at hand. Where they were indecisive about you, this is in reverse. They made a decision. They were drained from staying in that stuck energy. Excuse me. Sorry, you guys. I did not want to be on screen coughing like that. You know how you get the little itch in your throat? And it be like uncontrollable. And it's still really there. So I can definitely feel and pick up on that your person is definitely, they're having a very hard time communicating, okay? They're having a very hard time communicating this. They get choked up. They try to come forward and they try to speak about it and to be open and honest. But they can't get it to go through. And they're very emotional about it on top of that. So I'm definitely picking up that energy here. And it's not even the fact of they're having a hard time to communicate with you. They're having a hard time communicating with whoever that's in this other situation that they got going on. Whatever these codependencies are, whatever it is that they're tied to, whatever this situation or this person is that they're tied to, they're struggling with this. But they made a decision. And I really feel like that's what the confession will end up being about. Now, whether this decision, the confession is going to come towards you or towards this other situation here, is the question. Yeah, because they're raising their vibration here. The third chakra. This all talks about your life force energy. They're raising their vibration here and they're using their intuition so that they can get here to the victory, to the success. All right, so that's definitely a good positive sign. But as it stands, you know, the energy now is like they're still stuck. Or that's what they were feeling in the past. Thank you for some love messages, Spirit. It's safe for you to love. Open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Wow. Engagement. This relationship will ascend to a higher level commitment. Remember I said this is your higher level soulmate. This is where this is leading. This is why you have to go through this transformation and why it's happening this way. I know it seems really hard and just something that you just like, I don't want to deal with this toxic shit, right? But it has to go this way in order for those karmic cycles to close because you got divine love. You don't want to repeat the same patterns over and over and over again. It's about your healing. That's what these higher level soulmates are, or commitments or twin flames is about. It's about self-healing, self-love, self-empowerment, walking in your spiritual gifts, right? Getting on path and living out your divine life purpose. This person is a part of your divine life purpose, okay? Now, if you want to get a reading, definitely to find out if you don't know if this person is your twin flame, I do have a sale going on right now for twin flame readings. Check out the link in my bio, in my Instagram, or even just look in the detail box below here, and that will give you my website, and then just click on there, right? Once you make the purchase, I'll contact you via email or text message to find out if you want to do over the phone reading, or if you want me to do a video recorded reading like this, and and then we move on from there. But however, I'll discuss more of that when you actually book it. Now, I want to pull out some of their thoughts real quick, and then we're going to end it at that, because I want to go take a walk real quick. Thank you. What's the message? What is it that they're hiding? I love you. That's it. We don't gotta say nothing else. I love you. Pretty much, I love you. Alright, so hopefully, you guys, if you're the masculine energy tuned in, really, really, I pray that you are receiving the message too, just as much as my feminine collective. Codependencies is real, y'all. It's like an addiction, like you addicted to drugs. You understand? Addicted to gambling, eating, sex, whatever. It's a major addiction, and it's really hard for people to break those codependent energies. But once you really start to gain control of your own life and realize how powerful you are, you don't have to be bound to codependencies or that devil energy. You don't have to stay tied to any situation or any person, right? Because of you not feeling worthy enough, right? That's a lie. Okay, that's a lie, and that's a shame before the divine. But stand in your power. Really face that mirror and release yourself from that, because you are robbing yourself, and you are giving that situation and you are giving that person power over you. And I know that is not what you fitting to be doing for 2021, right? We over here operating in our higher selves. What? And connecting to source on top of that, right? So you want to definitely vibrate at a higher frequency so that you can start to release the chains, okay? To break those chains. This is something that you have to do on your own. This is not, the divine has made us the co-creators of our lives. You can pray, you can set these intentions, but you have to also take action too. You have to be an active participant in your life. You can tell your own story here. All right, so you can either choose to be unhappy, or you can choose happiness. Your choice. But I'm pretty sure that you're tired of being bound to situations like this, to past energy. I know you're ready to be happy, right? I know it. So yeah, definitely, I hope you do make that good choice. I do spiritual advising as well, so reach out to me. And you guys be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Peace.